And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. This is the first they're seeing of the Warriors here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's SGA. And slam dunk by Jordan.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. There's a screen. Outside Curry. Pulls it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Jordan, a screen. Inside. Back to SGA. Down low. Pass to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Can't connect from short range. And the Warriors with possession. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now Green. Butler with the ball. Caruso covers. Curry looking it over. Chandler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's SGA. Butler with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. 4-3. The Thunder pull it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. SGA's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Dort. 35 seconds left to play in the first. The Warriors trailing. And stolen by Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And a missed layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
On the wing, Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 9 points.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up 1. And will be
the Warriors 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Screen by Horford. Fires from deep. Oh, Curry from way out there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Horford. Deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. There's a screen. Melton attacking. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Horford. For 3. And Horford powers it home.
Great anticipation. Horford always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Warriors pull it in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Ryan?
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Here's Moody. Driving to the basket.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The steal. Pass to Curry. Pulls it in from the elbow. Williams grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Part of the 2007 draft. Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And here are the Warriors now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. To the paint. Here's post. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Joe. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Hield.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now post. There's the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. 1:44 left in the half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Hartenstein can't hit from in close. The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. Screen by post. Just 5 on the clock. Kuminga with it. Guarded now by Williams. Kuminga's shot is off. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. And stolen by Green. Inside. Outside for Butler. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Screen by post. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Goes up again. Fires the 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Joe. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Kuminga. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if they're looking for stops, they can't give it back on the defensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the shot's good. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Outside, Green. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Well, Richard, the 2025 All-Star MVP, Stephen Curry, winning it in his home arena in San Francisco.
It was an impressive feat for Steph, but I still think the format helped him shine a little bit, but no question, this man was dropping bombs like he always does.
Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Thunder trail by 17. Dort, right side. Outside, SGA. Horford with a steal. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Curry. No good on the triple. Here's SGA. Kuminga pulls it in. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Jordan the screen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. They get it again. Second chance effort. No good on the layup. The Warriors lead by 20. And here's Butler outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Butler's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's SGA. He has 7. Screen by Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's on target from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And it's Hield missing. Thunder trail by 21. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. He's you can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the basket by Hield.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Caruso. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Curry for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Jack's up a 3, and it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And SGA gets it to go.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. "40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Hield. Pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Moody misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable.
39.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Wallace outside. From downtown, sends it home from 3-point land. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Green in the post. Outside Butler. On the wing, Curry. And the 3 off target.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Butler. The 3. And Curry is good for 3.
3 points.
Curry's got 22 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Goes up from the top of the key. Count that bucket. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Curry just taking what he sees.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Butler. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! Using that window!
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Curry, and there's another one for the Warriors.
Making use of the in-between area, Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The Warriors pull it in. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Kuminga throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Jordan misses. Now the Warriors with it. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside Curry. Pass to Chandler. Now Kuminga. Outside Curry. They set a pick. Fires for three. Kuminga's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Caruso misses. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-6 run. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Now Butler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining.